A man from Tomhegan Township is being accused of taking an excavator to a Chinbro worksite in Moscow, digging up wires and damaging several buildings. The Somerset County Sheriff's Office says 37-year-old Alex Stanley was arrested at the worksite on Monday. Officials say Stanley may have also been involved in an incident that occurred in early June at the same site. Police say Stanley brought an excavator to the site, used the machinery to dig up ground wire from a wind tower station, and stole the ground wire and large amounts of copper. Police say building doors and fences at the site were also damaged. Police say the total estimated value of the products stolen and cost to repair damages is approximately $200,000. Stanley was taken to the Somerset County Jail and then released on $2,500 cash bail. He's being charged with burglary, theft by unauthorized taking or transfer, and aggravated criminal mischief.